Hello again, Jeremiah Claramunt, Nebo Lending. As a former real estate agent, I wanted to cover how to increase your listings in a 999 world. Now, what does this mean? Everything in this world we shop for is $9.99. At most retail stores, convenience stores, and on TV commercials, most things consumers shop for typically have a 99 at the end of it. Certainly, you see at a lot of gas stations a bunch of nines on the price. You see a car commercial, hey, lease this car for $299 a month. Or you see a purchase and buy this for 4 easy payments of $19.99. It's what people are accustomed to see, and it certainly is a 999 world. But is that the way in the world of real estate? We know homes list that way, but is that how people buy? Well, this home is listed in the MLS for $299, $990. Or you might see one for $199, $990, or $149, $999. But what we have to be cognizant of is when people sell their home that way, it doesn't necessarily match up with how someone looks to purchase a home. So when someone buys a home, they don't necessarily tell a real estate agent, hey, show me everything on the market up to 300,000. They usually look at homes in $25,000 increments. So if this buyer says, hey, show me every home on the market for 275 to 300,000 because I'm qualified for up to 300,000, then this home, that person listed at 299 would show up. But what if someone is qualified for a little bit more? Say buyer B comes in and they say to the realtor, hey, I have a pre-qualification letter for up to 325,000. So their $25,000 increment would be, let me search for homes from 300,000 to 325. But guess what? The home listed at 299, 990, it won't show up. It will never be seen. You will not have the exposure and won't have the chance to be sold to buyer B. Now, as far as buyer B goes, it could have been the best home for them. So what do we do instead? Now, although it may seem counterintuitive at first, we would list the home for 300,000. Now, not many people are doing this. You can sell your home faster. If it's listed for 300,000, buyer A would come in and say, hey, I'm qualified for up to 300,000. Show me everything from 275 to 300,000. Guess what? It's going to show up in their search. Now, if buyer B comes in and says, hey, I'm qualified for up to 325, show me everything from 300,000 to 325. It's going to show up on their search. So you get double the exposure by showing this listing at 300,000 even. Now this works for other numbers as well. So what if you have something listed at 219,990? Believe it or not, raise the price of that listing to 225, because what's going to happen is it's going to show up in everything from 200 to 225 and everything from 225 to 250. Even if you wind up selling it for only 219,999, it's better to try and position yourself at these $25,000 breakpoints so you show up on both ends. We see so many times people put their homes up for these unusual price amounts with a 999, but explain to them it's better to round them off if possible and get to these $25,000 price points. We have heard time and time again from real estate agents over and over that if we teach this to that real estate agent and that real estate agent makes that presentation where they're trying to gain that listing, the home buyer says, holy cow, a light bulb comes on, and they say, what else am I going to miss? This real estate agent really understands this information and really understands how the mentality of a buyer works. Chances are they have a better chance of getting that listing, a better opportunity to gain that listing in this process. We have heard from a lot of real estate agents that when presented, this one tip alone has increased their amount of listings. So thanks again. Hope you enjoyed this presentation, how to increase your listings in a 999 world.